Following program is the following showcase contains scenes. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I always have to clarify that I don't actually have any inside info on anything Ultra Kill related. But I do not believe in my heart of hearts that Fraud is releasing today.
Hello and welcome to the
But may as well set the expectations low and then be pleasantly
My name is Sean
surprised if
Day
it happens
Watch,
for some
and
reason.
Once again, I am thrilled to be here with you, showing you the latest game trailers, previews, and world-exclusive first looks at what's ahead in the world of PC gaming. But even more importantly, I'm delighted.
No, and just to be
joined
clear,
again
since
by
you
the
are someone who
co-host
is
with the most
avoiding
Mika
spoilers,
Burton.
Thank you, Sean. It is
the reveal
great
has
to
not
be back
happened
on
yet.
the PC Gaming Show,
And that is the
especially
truth.
Since we're cooking up something extra special this year. As you can see, Sean and I are broadcasting.
Fraud will be releasing in one day. Me, a really smart guy reading that. Fraud releasing in one day?
Hardware Workshop, we've assembled some of the finest PC gadgetry for some of the world's smoothest secret operatives. You know where all the spies get all their coolest toys? Well, it's from us.
We've made
I'm happy for Day 9, like, getting a bag from this, but at the same time, I think PC Gaming Show needs to do away with the, like, stage show.
That's also a blunderbuss, and I'm afraid to touch it. That's how you know it's good.
We made a gamer chair that turns
My dad
completely
works at
invisible
Hikita. I
thanks
know
to
this.
Copeland's technology.
I believe you.
Sean, the invisible chair never actually made it out of R&D.
Well, that's what they want you to think. Regardless, we're in the process of using every ounce of our high-tech, top-secret, burn-after-reading black books engineering at our
That's not what I
disposal
said,
to
but
build what we call
yeah, that was my point. I was making a joke,
The
in
Rig
fact.
is a
Nice.
top-of-the-line
Very
AMD
astute.
powered gaming PC, and
Yeah,
it
this
can
is honestly,
enjoy
I think Day 9
with
still
apps
streams,
built
but this is the
into
only
it.
time I ever see Day 9 anymore is on this show.
But that'll happen a bit later. Right now, let's kick off the show the PC Gamer way.
For
With three-
a show
count 'em
called
three
PC
world
Gaming Show, we surely, I can't talk. We sure have seen zero gaming. World premiere.
Dahlia, I know you're nervous about going home. But you're going to be fine. We don't know. the
We are
state
here
of the
for
crisis.
games. Oh, first-person shooter. I wasn't expecting that. Nice graphics. I like this.
And a job's a job, right?
Not sure what to make of the gameplay, though.
Get in, get out. Don't get sucked.
You guys know games other than Ultra Kill exist, right? You'll probably see Mr. Dave Newblood before any, like, threatening to kill a puppy or something before any Ultra Kill stuff is
Remember, D, it's just a
is
job.
announced. That looks cool. You do indeed know that games other than Ultra Kill exist. Congrats. Oh, Romero maybe showing his new game today? This is VR? I feel like this show is just mixed a lot quieter. It looked like VR at first, but you're right. I think it just has some weapon bob. It's like co-op futuristic cowboy game. Is having 980 hours of Geometry Dash bad for my mental health? I have a follow-up question. How's your attention span? Can you complete basic tasks without, you know, scrolling TikTok or having something on the second monitor, or? That's my only follow-up question, and then I rest my case. Yes, you can. You're fine. You're fine, dude. Yeah, you're all right. That looks cool. Yeah, you're not cooked.
The Sword Coast. Neverwinter. All these places.
Neverwinter?
will be consumed.
Ah, Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. All right.
The only one who can help us.
No hate, but I don't really get what people see in it. You mean Geometry Dash? Yeah, it's a mobile game. It's like a browser game. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but it's not for me. Steam Deck. Geometry Dash, I get why people like it, but it's not for me. I've even played. I played it on my phone way back in the day.
2006 classic RPG, but it's all new and shiny again. Honestly, I'm calling in sick today it launches.
Ooh, me too.
I think I own Neverwinter Nights and Neverwinter Nights 2 on GOG specifically.
Go on.
Well, I already have so many sworn enemies and even more unlabeled bottles in my kitchen, so it's entirely believable.
You know what? You do you, my guy. In the meantime, let's check in with Frankie and Jacob about the rig.
Thanks, Mika. I'm here with PC Gamer's managing editor of hardware, Jacob Ridley, and during today's show, we're going to be building an awesome custom PC.
They're building a PC?
Better, everyone watching will have a chance to win it for themselves.
It's a fraud.
This PC will be a gaming powerhouse.
Guys, the show just started.
Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070 XT, plus 32 gigabytes
Yeah, I don't.
of Dominator Titanium DDR5.
I will say, full warning, if you haven't watched the PC gaming show before, it's a bit of a slog. For some reason, they're like the only show still doing like these scripted like stage things, and I don't know. There's just not as much gaming as you would hope. There's not as much games as you would hope. Oh well, Devolver is doing something unique with their stage shows. I mean, I don't know. Like, I like Day 9, but like they really just trot Day 9 out there to just like read a script and like, I don't know, waste time. Ultra Kill players when they need to wait. Yes, you tell me about it.
Norwind's greatest champion.
First person Geometry Dash. It like kinda is. No shame in skipping this. I already was live streaming the Xbox showcase, which also was not great, but it was like more to the point than this. And I figured I may as well live react to the Ultra Kill stuff, but truth be told, this show is not usually a heavy hitter, put it that way. Yeah, it's like a skiing rhythm game. Not my thing. the camera shake. I'm not usually someone who gets like motion sick, but the camera shake on this is making me like, bleh. No, this is not Ghost Runner. No, I like seeing upcoming games too, but this, I will just say that like, if you're expecting this show to just like snap through new game releases, they're not really very good at that. That's all I'm saying, just fair warning. I will be watching the whole thing, but if you're here expecting like them to just get straight into Ultra Kill fraud announcement, you're gonna be waiting. I can't figure out what's going on in this game. How long usually is the show? I feel like the last time I reacted to this show, it was like 2 hours long. It's long.
Coming up in the show.
Oh, Rogue Prince of Persia? I still need to try that. You think it's gonna be at the end? No, I don't know. New Blood usually has like their own kind of like mini panel within this show. Backseating is going to ruin streams for the foreseeable future. You say that like it hasn't already. I mean, I'm used to it. Another rhythm game. Guys, I get it. You're all here for Ultra Kill. I'm already sick of hearing about it. There's gonna be a lot of, just fair warning, there's gonna be a lot of other games announced other than Ultra Kill. And if all you care about is Ultra Kill, you're in for a bad time. This sound makes me want to actually, like, claw my ears out. This might be the most annoying game to ever exist. I mean, I mentioned Ultra Kill for 5 minutes? No. That will not be possible. No, you're right. I'm not Patapon pilled. and this is making me realize that I definitely will never be. Finally, peace and quiet. Yeah, so that just happened. When kids are making music. Kids Bop rhythm game. They need that track on every reveal trailer. This is how we gatekeep fake gamers. If you're a true gamer, you'll power through it. Oh, I played this game, Necess. It was okay. It's like top-down Terraria, basically. It was fine. I liked Core Keeper better. If someone was interested in this game, I'd probably sooner recommend Core Keeper. It's different, though. Oh, also, I hate to report, I'm thinking about getting into RimWorld. This may be the end of Dumpster Van as you know it. I'm just gonna go into a RimWorld vortex and never come out. I'm so sorry for you. Blind RimWorld stream? I don't know. I hate to report RimWorld rules. It's not that I, like,
It's important
don't want to play RimWorld. It's more that I'm, like, worried about how much time it might eat up in my life.
It's beautiful.
It's almost as beautiful.
What a lame
as the
cover
Ritz
art.
Corsair
Yeah, it's not great.
RM1000X fully modular ATX power supply.
Oh, it's poetry. In fact, the only thing more poetic is
A perfectly executed heist set in a dystopian techno future. Yes!
I was just thinking it.
When we heard the makers of Payday and GTFO had a new co-op heist FPS in the works,
Oh.
you know we had to find out more. So we
I wish
created
these shows were like
Chambers
Tinder so I
and
could just
interrogated
left
the
swipe.
makers
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Den of Wolves. Here's
Oh,
all
Den
the
of Wolves.
info
Okay, this
from
is-
their genius minds.
This is Den of Wolves. All right.
We were prepped and ready for the heist. We had stolen Tier 7 passkeys, acquired the building schematics, and rerouted the security comms.
The developers of Payday being involved in this
Package
make me
was as
worried.
good as ours.
Is that Keanu? Or is it just a guy who sounds vaguely like Keanu? I don't think it's Keanu.
Every variable accounted for, but we fucked it up anyway.
I don't think it's Keanu. I think it's just a guy doing a Keanu impression. It's the Payday 1 devs. I actually didn't realize
Next
that was a
time,
different
we gotta
team.
be even more prepared.
Yeah, if it was Keanu, he'd be on screen. Exactly. Wow, Stockholm. New city just dropped. Was E3 killed because of COVID? It was... COVID was the nail in the coffin, but yeah, E3 was already pretty dead even before COVID.
Den of Wolves is a first-person shooter, 4-player co-op heist game taking place in the future. We focus a lot on player agency, story.
The Payday music is great, I will say.
With some interesting elements that take you out.
So
of
it's
the
good that he's
brick-and-mortar
working on the
world of
soundtrack.
Midway City, where the game takes place. It's a power.
I think this looks neat.
There's obviously tension as well with like stealth segments and stuff. But the identity.
Yeah, COVID was more of a
Den of
mercy
Wolves
killing for
is
E3. That's very true.
balls to the wall.
Den of Wolves is stepping back into our Payday roots. The big difference is, of course, the sci-fi area where we can play around a lot with design. The freedom we have with this
looks like he's at gunpoint while saying that.
Terrifying, actually, because you can.
This is gonna shock you, but game devs are not like the overlap in people who work on games and like people who are good at like talking is like a tiny little sliver that just has Todd Howard in it.
Like, to actually place our levels with him and be free of how big levels we want them to be. It's this very large city arising from the sea. You want to look out at the city and see like, okay, so this is a living, breathing city and it works.
Yeah, I feel like the accent makes him sound a little more monotone.
Coming back to the heist.
I love the music I'm hearing in the background.
I don't know. After Payday 2, I felt like I had so much more things to do in my head, like what I wanted that game to be. A contemporary setting limits you in so many ways. Everything you do to
I like pizza.
enhance the game breaks the theme. With a sort of a sci-fi theme on it, it enables you to
I'm sort of like, just show us gameplay instead of talking about it. Why do they always think that like these just so talking heavy segments are a good idea?
And there's sci-fi,
like instead of talking about how cool the game is, like just show me.
Midway is just a corporate haven. There's no rules, there's nothing. It's divided up into districts. There's even like district wars and this kind of thing.
Remember seeing Toby Fox do an interview years back where he awkwardly hid behind his chair and had a cardboard dog talk for him? See, that's funny.
A classic role-playing game of saying like, oh, this is the backdrop, and I'm gonna hand you a new adventure and have a bit of fun. So there's something called dives in the game.
I think you can do these like more like talking heavy segments well, but like I feel like they're not doing enough like showing. Like they're doing an awful lot of telling and not enough showing.
Architects that build these defense.
But as I say that, now we're getting more gameplay, so man.
Into people's minds, and then you're trying to break into one of those.
The dives allows us to explore a little bit with visual art design and gameplay design. Just tracking down this specific person that you need to make a dive into to extract information. We don't need a bank vault for that. It could be a suburban, gritty area, or it can be a very high-end.
This looks cool, but I already feel like I've seen enough.
Provide change of pace and change of intensity in the gameplay and change of scenery, and it could be a nightmarish.
I mean, they're basically just saying like our game has different environments and different gameplay situations. Like, of course it does, dude.
But it could also be a Japanese temple or fortress in the Swiss Alps.
And then they just show B-roll of Stockholm.
Different stuff together because it's this very abstract place. And also with gameplay, we could go from a shooter to a platformer to a horror thing.
Yeah, the weird like kind of broken apart environments are pretty cool.
We can run on walls. We make the rules for what the dives are and what they can be.
No, you have not missed Fraud.
The heist
I don't know when it's coming though, so.
Really well to game psychology. I'm a psychology-driven game designer.
My experience from having watched this show in the past is that usually New Blood has like a little mini panel within it, and like Dave will come on and like say something unhinged about like killing a puppy or something, and then they'll like reveal a bunch of stuff. How long is it? Not a clue. I don't know if that information is out there, but I haven't checked.
Payday, where you would craft masks and this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're going back to the masks.
Stockholm is coming to Fortnite. Of Dave suffocates a fish this year? Yeah.
Like, really? Yeah, maybe it is. But
no, you mean the showcase? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Go fully masculine, maybe doing you know these big skull masks. Like we don't
definitely Fallen Aces. Yeah, they were almost assuredly. I think there's Gloomwood stuff to announce too. It should be good. I mean, I'm excited for all of that.
Pout that she has, and there's also like these Japanese theater demon masks with.
Devolver was yesterday or 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
You could basically make anything. The masks are this expression to allow them to expand the world inside of themselves. So finding.
I think custom levels for Fallen Aces are already
to put it in what
released. I think that already got released
hit kind of
recently, but.
This is gonna be a high-paced, intense, and a very fun.
230 hours of Ultra Kill has rotted my brain. See, that's even on the low side. Did Devolver show anything interesting? I don't know. I didn't watch it. Rumor was they only had one game to show, so I doubt it.
In the room and they play it, and you start to hear the voices go up, and they start to be loud in the room. Then you know, like, yeah, it's something, you know.
If you want to find out more about Den of Wolves, head to our Steam page.
Yeah, this game looks cool, but they couldn't have shed like a more boring light on it, to be honest with you. Not much there to begin with. Fair enough. Hey, you. Devolver fell off? I just don't think they had anything to announce. I don't know. I feel like they're still releasing as many games as ever. I'm not sure why they had such a light panel this year. How many hours do I have in Ultra Kill? I have like 260 or 270 or something like that. Yeah. This kind of looks like a game created in a lab to be not my thing. Only 200 hours? I said like 260 or 270, like so closer to 300, but yeah, I mean, only. I guess. It's only like my number 5 most played game on Steam or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I do all the new stuff and then I take a break. You did not miss Fraud, no. I do kind of like not know what people do for like thousands of hours. Like, I guess like speedrunning or cybergrind, but I don't really find cybergrind to be very entertaining personally. I think you guys, I mean, I don't know like what kind of like caliber of announcements they have, but I don't know why Ultra Kill would be the last thing they show. I could be wrong, but
and don't cross me. Don't you ever cross me, Ridley. I will destroy you. Also, tea with honey is great for a scratchy throat after a long day.
People are here only for Ultra Kill.
Want to rehearse the next
Is it
scene?
any surprise?
It's that silly one where I'm trying to detangle a bunch of headphone cables and you learn the folly of crossing Frankie Ward. I have powerful friends and a long reach. Or you could tell us about the next part you're going to
No, this, I will say, when I watched this, like, panel in particular, there is definitely a lot of stuff that's not for me, but there is always, like, interesting indie stuff.
Then push down on the latch to install your SSD. No screw required, which means no more crawling on the floor looking for said screw when you inevitably drop it. Then there's this Wi-Fi antenna. This combines standard 2 Wi-Fi connections into one easy to install or remove connector. No need to screw anything in. Lastly, if you want to disconnect your GPU,
yeah, I don't buy that just like a single Ultra Kill layer teaser is like a heavy enough hitter to be last. I think you guys are way overestimating.
We've been working on the Rogue Prince of Persia's early access for over a year now.
I think you're way overestimating.
I mean, just look at me playing.
How many people are willing to watch a full event just for that? But then again, that's what I'm doing.
Well, they seem happy too. Our 1.0 launch is fast approaching.
Anything from the showcases of note? Not really. You're being pessimistic, I see. I mean, it's definitely not gonna be first. This game looks cool, and it seems like it just keeps getting better. I will need to play it eventually. How long are these shows on average? This one usually goes at least more than an hour. I remember one year reacting to this show, and it was straight up like 2.5 hours. It was way too long. I mean, I don't have anything planned today. I may as well watch the whole thing. Hey, especially if people are gonna watch. And maybe subscribe with Prime while they're here. Hey, it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt. Maybe it'll make Fraud come faster. I don't know, but yeah, I would say ballpark around 2 hours. The fidget spinner? There you go. Absolutely shameless. Dude, if a bunch of Ultra Kill fans are gonna come and only talk about Ultra Kill in my chat, the least they can do is make it worth my time.
Opportunity to save your kingdom as the worthy Prince of Persia.
This is one of my jobs. Trying to make money here. Yeah, this game looks sweet. I definitely need to play this. 1.0! Oh, okay. Definitely, I'll probably get that in August then. But payment is adding to the view count. I support that too.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. We were the conductors of the train, tirelessly serving our passengers with kindness.
No way. No, don't do that.
Excuse me, this is a conductor-only residence. Please back away from the door. Hey, what's up?
Oh, is this like a prox chat game?
Listen up, scumbags. You rats will never get me out of this control room.
I think this is like a voice chat thing.
Good. Run. Move.
I was like, man, this game has the worst dialogue of all time, but I think they're like trying to simulate players talking to each other.
Those ungrateful mother.
Bro, we can literally intercept the conductor, steal all his shit, and extract. Let's go.
Snowpiercer without the snow? Just Piercer.
I'll take right, you take left. Say go. Go.
I mean, I do love these like prox chat type games. But yeah, this trailer isn't doing much for me otherwise. Piercer like the Ultra Gun gets banned. Someday I should just like make the word Ultra Kill like randomly give you like a 5-second timeout. If there was some way to do it to make it like a 1 in 100 chance that like saying Ultra Kill gets you timed out. It'd be pretty funny. It wouldn't be funny if it happened to you, but it'd be funny to me.
And creating a visionary sci-fi survival experience.
You probably can. I'd probably need to use a bot or something, but I bet I could do it.
Your journey alone. A tiny blip in a seemingly endless.
All that would do is make people like spam Ultra Kill more.
As you struggle to get a foothold in this hostile world, you can build rudimentary structures.
Dude, what happened to what was that game?
And more.
Beat Your Maker. That game came out like a wet fart. Nobody cared about that shit. It seemed like a cool idea, and then like nobody played that game.
Everything requires fuel to operate and good resources.
I don't know why this made me think of Meet Your Maker, but people care about wet farts.
The most potent source of fuel, crude.
If you mention Ultra Kill dumpster, it comes out of your screen and slaps you.
And even
So true. Hate that game. Grr. People get around it by intentionally misspelling the title.
Smart structures are highly customizable and open the possibility.
There used to be Thank you for the tier 1. I lost a bet. I don't know why the notification didn't pop.
Specialized trading hubs.
Thank you, trash.
There it goes.
And more.
The Ultra Kill situation is insane.
Are you ready to lose yourself?
The Dumpster Man situation is insane. He said, what about Ultra Kill?
Wow, I knew space was dark, but that was dark. CCP really knows how to make the destruction of the universe look kind of beautiful.
They're doing
I'm
less
honestly looking forward to
like
being
of this
ambushed in the depths
stuff
of space.
and more like actually revealing games, which is
If you're
good.
like me,
But I still don't really get the point of this.
Guard is a no-no. Just head over to the PC gaming show.
Problem with Meet Your Maker is that it's made by the Dead by Daylight devs. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But the game looked interesting until they released it, and then it just seemed like it kind of flopped.
Great games from puzzle publisher Astrological.
PC gaming show, more like Dumpster Man torturing stream. This is every like Ultra Kill adjacent stream, realistically.
I'd say the days are blurring together. But what
Thoughts on the dumpster gremlins in my basement?
I'm an introvert.
Just don't feed them after midnight, and they should grow up to be happy, healthy dumpsters.
That will put me short in power.
Ultra Kill is mid. It's my first time rage baiting. Please be mad. Grr, how dare you? Ultra Kill's not mid. It's trash. It's abysmal dog shit. Get it right.
Now they want 200 liters of ammonium hydroxide. Rewards are good though. On completion, we'll finally acquire an electrolytic reducer.
These frauds are making us wait. I like how no matter how you spin it, you can make it fit the theme of fraud.
Despite the fact no one really knows what's down there.
There's nothing redeeming about this game. I mean, someone will probably like this game. That someone is just not me. Skyrig. It's so close to Skyrim, bro. The SEO on that game is gonna be abysmal. You're like just praying that people misspell Skyrim. Skyrig, bro. Is this a Zachtronics game? Hell yeah. Oh, wait, this is kind of cool. Yeah, wait, this seems sweet. So you're essentially, like, assembling electronics. Yeah, this is cool. Confusing but fun. Yeah, welcome to Zachtronics. They're incredibly niche games for, like, computer encoding nerds, basically. That was not, it's not Zachtronics, but it certainly looked like it. Just make electronics in real life instead. Teardown? What is this? Not Teardown. It's a team of ex-Zachtronics, but yeah, that makes sense. Sure looks like Teardown. Minecraft at home? Does this look anything like Minecraft other than the voxels? Dude, that was the Ultra Kill pistol sound. Did anyone else hear that? Tear down without the tear? I saw a little tearing. See? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it has anything to do with teardown, but this is the same game. This is the same as the last two games.
We're producing blue cores. Let's see how we got here.
I immediately heard that and was not going to say anything, for fuck's sake. Would you rather me say it, or would you rather a random chatter be like, Ultra Cool?
And died with pigmeat.
Fun fact, there is a secret interaction in Ultra Kill where Gabriel and V1 go romantically fishing together and catch a size 2 fish. Ultra Kill is then proceed.
Oh my god, they're overlapping.
Trust me, I am not a fraud. This is 100% facts.
Yes.
Cut from cubes.
Thank you for the bits, by the way. I lost a bet.
Which were melted from
Ultra Kill is getting to me? Yeah, it'd be like this. Every time I, like, boot up a stream that's, like, related to Ultra Kill, like, listen, we have fun here. I like Ultra Kill. It's a good game. But it's like imagine there was, like, a volume slider on the voices in my head.
Here's one.
Hitting go live and playing Ultra Kill, especially if it's new content, is like taking that slider from, like, a 1 to a 10.
Do you have some cool hack for quickly finding it?
Nope.
Also, when you boot up a stream unrelated to it, I mean,
it never existed.
This stream is related to it, to be fair.
What can you tell me about the Radeon RX 9070 XT you're installing?
The Radeon RX 9070 XT is a hot ticket item right now.
Big fan of video games that are just actual engineering work, so true.
Putting its best foot forward with an RDNA 4 chip that can go toe-to-toe with NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5070 Ti.
I cringe every time I boot up Ultra Kill.
This comes with 16 gigabytes of GDDR6.
Bro's losing aura.
For gaming at 4K. Plus, it supports FSR4, the latest version of AMD's upscaling
the voices, they're getting louder.
That's crazy. Did you guys all hear that? That was the voice inside my head. Thank you for the bits again.
Get top performance.
It's not Radeon, it's Radeon. Yeah, he's British. I must be hearing things. Damn it. Wow, really just getting a lot of... There was again. Really just getting a lot of, like, engineering games. Dude, I love a hex grid. I'm probably not going to play this game, but there's something very satisfying about hex grids. I'm sorry, that's a surrender it to the capybaras. Dude, this is a very, like, capybara heavy showcase. The voice is kind of spitting facts, though. Oh, but this one has a dark twist. What's with the TTS WoW thing? He just says WoW funny. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, I'm kind of making fun. This game looks neat. I kind of making fun of it, but...
The voices are calling to you. Do not resist them. They request your attention. Give them your attention. Let them consume your mind.
You're right, voices in my head. We need to talk about Fraud Ultra Kill and only Fraud Ultra Kill for the remainder of the stream. So true. No other games exist.
Maybe it's time to consider...
Thoughts on Subnautica 2? I'll play it when it's in 1.0. I'm not interested in early access Subnautica. Stop the copyrighted music! Phoebe Bridgers or whatever the hell. Get out of here. Subnautica is very much like a when it's fully released type game for me. So I'm excited it's coming out, but I'm not going to be hyped for the early access release. There's a game called Slide Force. It looks pretty sick. This is like a recently released game.
What if deciding making choices was never anything more than just an illusion?
Speedrunning type game. Okay, the last slide on this page.
Voices do not like copyrighted music. The voices demand them to be muted.
Yes. The last slide on this page basically unsold me on this game. I'm just gonna... Sorry whatever this game is, but I'm just gonna real quick. Sorry. I will not be playing this game. Ever. Sorry. You have officially unsold me on your game.
Pathfinder, Abomination Vaults. A hack-and-slash dungeon crawl where up to 4 players battle through a single massive labyrinth.
Pathfinder?
Brim with monsters.
This has nothing to do with D&D Pathfinder. Or, you know.
Customize each hero between 3 paths, inspired by 2nd edition Pathfinder.
That's not professional. I mean, it's an indie game.
To craft the perfect hybrid.
To be honest, I think Ultra Kill would be at the end. I mean, at this point, I am watching the show for games other than Ultra Kill as well.
To unleash almighty
Wow.
attacks.
Wow. Wow. Wowzers.
The dark sorceress Belcora Haruvex gathers her power.
This looks fine. I don't know.
Foolhardy enough to delve into the shadowy depths of
What was Brian drinking?
Abomination Vaults.
The juice. Brian was having a sip of the stew that blinds you for 24 hours.
We meet again, little merchant.
Oh, is this,
Still taking up the
what is it?
challenge of a
Moonlighters? Moonlighter?
torn between one and
I didn't really care that much for the first game, but it was interesting.
sides of the same precious coin. In one life, you brave dangers, while in the other, you put your skills and hustle to the test. To grow
It's a
your
sparkling.
as you chase that vision, you may pause.
Bastion Light Drifter? I mean, it's just the sequel to Moonlighter, right?
Pursuit more important than its destination?
It's just 3D Moonlighter.
That answer lies within you, little merchant.
Looks okay. That's like some shit I'd play on my Steam Deck.
computers aren't the only thing we build here at our hardware workshop. While Frankie and Jacob are working on the rig, Mika and I have been preparing some more elegant equipment for fieldwork. Spy gadgets. See here.
Did not mean to send a message containing solely the letter O. You know what? I didn't even notice that, but...
In actuality, every component is also an extremely cool spy gadget. Take, for instance, this CPU fan. In reality, Ninja Star.
Huh. That did a real number when we tried it on an intern.
Fidget spinner.
Moving on, we have our range of hidden tasers.
I literally never touch that thing except when people remind me that I have it on my desk.
Or how about this?
Can I get an O in chat?
A roll of toilet paper. But in actuality, you guessed it, it's a taser.
Hey, what about this? Is this like a hidden listening device?
Any O'ers in chat?
Spy camera?
That is, of course, also a taser. Don't worry.
Excellent special effects.
Eventually. For now, let's check out our next
My chat is all O's. World premiere. Yeah, a few zeros slipped in there, it's true. Those who owe, shut up. What is this, dude? BTTV O emote would be nice now. You could use just like the O emoji, which I'm pretty sure BTTV allows you to do. It's like barotrauma. What is this? Will you ever Mayo percent P2? Why would I do that? Yeah, that one. There you go. New O just dropped. Higher quality Schedule 1? It is barotrauma! What does this have to do with Schedule 1? Damn. New expansion for barotrauma. Okay. Critical reflex? Alright, this is gonna be some wild shit. You saw plants. This sure do look like a critical reflex game. No, I'm not a human. That looks cool. Looks like a normal game. Critical Reflex only releases normal games. Alright, we got some tonal whiplash. To like clone drone in the danger zone or whatever.
This is my game, Botsu.
Not quite, but
multiplayer game where you control a ragdoll robot and compete in some very silly physics-based competitions. I started making this game in my spare time, and now you can
serious tonal whiplash.
You'll start off in a lobby area.
Same dev, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think it's just similar art style.
Sandbox while they arrive. When you're ready, mind the gap and hop on the matchmaking train to your Botsu tournament. Your team will compete in bonkers boxball matches, steal boxes and drag your team to victory in stockpile, and try to be the last bot standing in sumo.
Yeah, it does just look like voxel Fall Guys.
Like sticky bombs, balloons that work on anything, and grappling hooks.
Boxball is quite a term.
You can play both online and split screen at the same time, and you can create crazy custom matches in the Steam demo right now. I hope you have fun.
Yeah, Whiplash is just like getting kind of yanked from one thing to another. Something very different.
Spotlight, hot night, glow red in the stoplight. I say, big swerve, big wheel, rich taste. I serve, line up.
I blessed the run against Sisyphus. So like Ultra Kill Whiplash. It's so funny to me that someone could be learning the meaning of the word whiplash from Ultra Kill. But yes, I mean more or less. Kind of very quickly zipping from one thing to another in such a way that makes you go, wow!
Coming up in the show.
That makes you go, oh. I played Cyberhook. It was really fun. I liked it a lot. I might make a video about it. No more room in hell too. Yes. Yeah. Everyone heard that, right? Yeah, that's true. This is a bit of an Ultra Kill prequel. Yeah, you guys are so right. That was the worst butchering of Spanish I've ever heard. Las voces ahora hablan español. How was that? How was that pronunciation? Again, 5 years of Spanish in high school and middle school. Basically fluent. I'm not. He was not fluent in Spanish. Arriba. I have Spanish-speaking family members by marriage too. My sister's or my brother-in-law, his family mostly speaks Spanish. Not that I'm like really conversing with them fluently, but it has reminded me that I could probably do to brush up on my Spanish. Another hex grid, yo. This game reminds you of Legend of Zelda? Yeah, I see it. It's kind of funny though, like, if that's your comparison point, like, so many indie games are just Zelda.
What an amazing
The Toaster just says hola to them. That is actually kind of how it goes.
We sure are.
Mika, what is that?
Oh, it's thermal paste.
Oh, wait, let me guess. It doubles as like a plastic explosive, or maybe it's a potent tranquilizer.
Yeah, I tried Duolingo a few years back, and even back then it wasn't very good. I was doing German Duolingo though.
From your CPU to your heat sinks to avoid overheating.
Oh.
Because I was going to
Plus,
Germany.
It is an amazing cookie filler. It's like forbidden icing.
Mika,
Oh, they're doing AI now? Ooh, gross.
Of course you can, especially not with milk.
Okay, let's check in on that build again.
No, Duolingo is really not made to. It's kind of a novelty. It's a gimmick. It's not made to actually teach you a language.
What kind of CPU is this puppy working with?
It's with no small amount of
You can see your Steam notifications. Yeah, I don't care. I don't have anything to hide.
3D processor. Put simply, this is the fastest 16-core consumer CPU.
I like how you say "I" too, as if like the whole stream can't see them. It's just you. Like you have the vision that allows you to see my Steam notifs.
Tough jobs. Check. The gaming chops of second-gen AMD 3D V-Cache tech. Check.
Yeah, that's very true, Rusty. Like, I mean, even taking 5 years of Spanish in school, like, I certainly learned.
It's a beauty.
Here I am for the first time this stream trying to say something serious, and I get interrupted by. I don't even remember what I was saying. No, you're fine. It was funny. Yeah, I mean, like, I learned a lot of, like, conjugations and, like, words and stuff, but, like, I can't speak Spanish, like, fluently, at least.
Which is perfect, because right now we've got another exciting world premiere to show you from our friends at Fail Better.
Magical incantation. The Curse of Ra. I wonder how Brian would pronounce the Curse of Ra. He probably just wouldn't say anything. Oh, okay.
The village of Chandley is small, complicated, and everyone's got their own story.
Spanish is kind of hard. I actually didn't find it too terribly hard to learn. But speaking it is a different story, especially like with actual Spanish speakers. Like they just speak so much faster, and then they have all kinds of, especially American Spanish speakers, just have all kinds of like shortcut words. Like, instead of whatever the actual Spanish word for, like, parking the car is, they literally just say parquear, like to park.
Is it ready for the return?
I have not been to Andalusia. I'd love to go, though.
The Mandrake setting.
Can we test how you would say it, though? You're welcome to use your trash for that.
walked in
Guessing he
temperate
probably says nothing,
rainforest
though.
and visited an ancient coal mine beneath the Forest of Dean.
It's a world where overfishing might cause a river to put a curse on you, and where you'll go delving for bright minerals.
Damn, he just skipped that shit.
Sunless Sea
He didn't
and
even
Sunless
say
Sky
anything.
did have some light cannibalism in them. You can't eat people in this one, but that
Well,
doesn't
let's
mean that
find
it's
out
there it
how
is.
he'd say it.
powers
Curse of
waiting in the
RA.
corners of the world.
Yeah, then he
And the
just
night
stops.
does not belong
Curse
to
of RA.
mortals. If all of that sounds good to you, wishlist Mandrake on Steam right now.
I wasn't paying close enough attention to that, I will admit, but the developers being the Sunless Sea devs, as well as like the art style, had me at least mildly intrigued by that. Yeah, fuck AI. Fuck AI, all my homies hate AI. Yes, yes. Oh, Pepino? Is this Pizza Tower? Is this stream just an hour or longer? I think it's probably going to be more like 2. Because we're already approaching the end of the first hour. Pizza Bandit. Dude, what? Hello?
A week in the life of a demon school student in under a minute. Starting
Demon
now.
school?
Monday. Catch up on the news.
Sorry,
Get
missed me
an
with this.
assignment. Fight some guys. Use
Wait, is this what Leave was talking about? This can't be.
diary. Tuesday. Investigate a spook classroom. Gain a rival. Fight some more guys. Find a dog. Wednesday. Romance your
Skip, if only I could.
Fight those guys. Thursday, follow some blood, track down a missing sandwich, pull a new friend out.
Track down a missing sandwich. This is the selling point of your game.
Friday, find it.
Wait a second, it's got like Into the Breach combat. I'm kind of into it. It's got like the
Sing karaoke.
very positioning-based tactical RPG combat. I kind of fuck with that. Nothing else looks interesting to me though. Wait a second, there's a ton going on here. It's a racing game?
RPG with tactical battles right now.
Demon School. I think that is what he was talking about, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a live stream. Unfortunately, I cannot speed it up.
Your assignment. You have been selected to oversee a caretaker deployment.
Hey, if you're watching the VOD though, welcome. Feel free to watch on 2x speed. I don't even blame you.
The preservation and propagation of the human species. After global hydrosaturation, Earth became uninhabitable. Humanity moved to orbit, but reproduction in space proved impossible.
I think he's just saying everyone is on the same page about AI being shit. Are you gonna upload a whole VOD of this stream? I will try. The problem is a lot of these teasers use copyrighted music, and sometimes YouTube doesn't like that.
Caretakers maintain
I don't care if it's monetized, I just want to get it out there, but sometimes it causes the video to be blocked.
environmental failure to unauthorized presence. Enjoy the rest of your assignment, and remember. Every seed you plant shapes humanity's future.
You're the
Demonetized and restricted are very different. Yeah, but
caretaker. So, no pressure. or
once someone claims audio on your stream, they are capable of blocking your video.
Wait a second.
Not all of them
Can you get
do.
into my thermal paste stash again?
I prefer the term computer hummus.
But they get notified about it.
No, that's definitely a train.
I believe the monetization automatically gets sent to them, and then if they would like to, they can block you, which is super annoying, but it happens. And being region blocked is different than being restricted, because I think you were talking about like age restricted. Your brain is rotting in real time. How do you think I feel? Satisfactory. Is this? No, this is not satisfactory, right? It looks similar though. Nah, it looks a little more like survival focused. Looks like Raft almost, but minus the raft. Train simulator? It's Void Train. That's another game that like had some hype and then kind of released to just like a collective meh. Subnautica clone? I mean, I would struggle to call this a clone, right? Like, what does this have to do with Subnautica? Other than just the like vaguely crafting survival aspect. I mean, is Subnautica the only like survival crafting game ever? I kind of like the train aspect. Railboard, especially if you can actually like build your train, unlike in Void Train where I believe the train was just something that you had, but that was not like customizable really. I could be wrong. Train simulator, if it was awesome. You mean more awesome. The Bloodborne sequel we didn't know we need, so true. Oh, now it's Raft. There's like a big resurgence. I guess, okay, this is not what I thought it was, but there's a big resurgence of like survival crafting games. And I'm not, okay, no, it kind of is. It is, yeah. I'm not sure what caused this, because I thought everyone was kind of burned out on these like 10 years ago. Was it just Valheim? Was Valheim all it took to like get the people back on board? I mean, I like Valheim. You feel like it never left? You might be right. It definitely had a downturn though, for sure.
Offer you an opportunity. We have some dirty work we need you to take care of. At your own risk, of course. Keep your mouth shut and you'll be rewarded.
They just needed a reminder they could be good if the devs give a fuck. I mean, maybe Valheim, like, I won't say the devs don't give a shit, but like, man, the updates for that game are slow.
And don't ask questions.
So I wouldn't even say that's like the greatest example. You know what game kind of fucks is V Rising. That game's pretty sweet. Another like voxel destruction type game. Isn't the Valheim dev team like 15 people? I thought it was more like 3 people. So hearing that it's 15 people is even more surprising. I mean, to be honest, like, there are definitely smaller dev teams that push updates faster than the Valheim devs. This isn't even me shitting on Valheim because I like the game, but it does feel like they probably could be updating that game faster. But what do I know?
So you're good at building PCs, but can you build other things?
So sick of crafting in games.
Like
I don't think the whole genre is a bust, but yeah, like 1 in 10 of the crafting games I try is a hit for me.
A lake?
I mean, maybe I could put together...
Say a car was in a lake and you needed to winch it out. Could you at least build a ramp to make the winching a bit easier?
Is that something you want to tell me?
I drove your car off a ramp and into a lake.
Oh, the studio's 14 people. Yeah, with some administrative people.
In
True.
jumping a car off a ramp if it's not on fire.
Is there any good news to this story?
Yeah.
I only played Metal Gear Rising. I don't know if I should play the other Metal Gear games. Well, Metal Gear Rising is a lot different from the others. So it's hard to say if you would for sure enjoy them, but you may as well try.
Build at 6,000 mega transfers a second and with low latency.
I like base building too. I mean, I'm an architecture major.
Enhancement kit. That's a pair of dummy sticks that look the part but don't actually contain any memory chips. This is a great solution for an AMD build, as it means you can stick to the more reliable slots on the motherboard, 2 and 4, while looking the part. It also pairs nicely with our Haven 420
Wait, I'm sorry.
case, which offers
Are people really doing that? Are people really putting dummy RAM sticks in just so it looks like their slots are full? That's so weird. I've never heard of that. Why would you do that?
Or simply stream with friends. But while you're out there updating your part,
I would sooner just buy more RAM. It's not like RAM is even that expensive. Yeah, that seems so weird to me. I'm not a guy who builds like with, like my PC is very like
where we hope to find salvation.
Opaque. Like I don't have the glass window on it.
We found it abandoned, all in ruins.
Man, there's just really a lot of like base building type games, huh?
And rebuild what's left.
I like the style of this one, but I don't know, man. I think it's just too many.
As we make the most of the little.
So, you like build up the side of a tree? It's like it's kind of cool, but yeah, I don't know. It's just like this is such a minor twist on something that we've already seen like 20 of so far. Yeah, I've got like a black box with some like wood paneling, wood like styled paneling on the front. It's not actually wood. I think it looks nice. Base building ultra kill level when the level creator drops, dude.
We must explore it, research it, understand it, as the fate of our people, maybe even the world.
Yeah, it's very Frostpunk. What if Fraud's secret level is the slot machine? You're not the first person to say that, and like, I think it's kind of a good idea, actually. Like, just give something to do with credits when you have way too many.
The tree provides. The tree.
Ultra cart.
The tree prevails.
New games are literally worse copies of older games with a super minor tweak or gimmick. This chat is so much calmer than the PC gaming show chat. Welcome. Welcome. Truthfully, you have joined a chat of mostly people that are just waiting for the Ultra Kill update news. But I'm glad you can find some solace here. Siphon, there was not only a mention of Silksong, they showed Silksong gameplay. However, it was specifically on the like Xbox Ally handheld, and then there was no other mention of Silksong. It was bizarre. Or it's like, yeah, I normally have about 15 people in the chat. I don't know how many people I have right now. 64! What are you all doing here?
Coming up in the show.
Probably waiting for Ultra Kill, I assume. But all good. Welcome. Oh, are they freaking out about Silksong? That's Ultra Kill! Wow, that looked crazy. What was that, dude? Those like sideways buildings and shit? Lurking until the Ultra Kills. Yeah, no worries. I've been poking fun at Ultra Kill people, but I'm happy you're all here. Don't get me wrong. We do a little joke in here. You missed it? Well, they're obviously going to show it again. It was just a tiny little thing. It was a high effort Silk Post. Sorry, I just saw that. It's very true. Am I happy? Yes, totally satisfied. We can end the stream right now, right?
Now go, vanquish the opposition, burn the non-believers, indoctrinate the uncivilized, and survive the horrors. Grow in power.
Yeah, I've been paying attention. Sorry, I was reading what people were saying about the Ultra Kill thing. I don't know what I expected Fraud to look like, but that was even more different than I thought. I missed it. Good thing it will almost definitely be shown again. Yeah, looked very Cult of the Lamb. Something about like space flight sims are always like kind of a miss for me. Oh, this is a MMO? Didn't expect Fraud to be about building a train. Dude, what if the Fraud was the whole game all along? And now Fraud is going to be like the real Ultra Kill and it's going to be a base building sim. And the layer is the actual real game and the rest of the game was just a, Oh no, Bomber, an actual good game distracted you from your gotcha goop. It accidentally did you a solid, bro. Chiquita has our money already and doesn't need to finish the product. Dude, there are real human beings in my comments who think that. The game doesn't get an update for a month and they're like, this game will never be finished, bro.
And ejector seats of those who came before us.
We stand on the shoulders of giants. Crafty, unhinged giants.
Which is why I am pleased to present in an attaché case full of throwing knives.
I wonder how that guy who said that Ultra Kill was going the way of Silksong and Deltarune feels now that Silksong and Deltarune both are almost assuredly going to release this year. Sounds good, Duckling. Ultra Kill has had a relatively short early access. I wouldn't call it relatively short, but it hasn't been like crazy long, especially not with how much content still needed to be developed. It gets very frequent updates compared to a lot of other games. Yeah, now we're going to Copenhagen. Oh, to IOI.
Things got together
and we figured out that we were going to work on such a legendary IP. We're very, very excited.
Why is he holding a sword?
Huge opportunity, and also the fact that it hasn't been a game 14 years just adds to the excitement of a comeback.
What does the sword have to do with James Bond?
The colleagues that we have here are.
I am very excited for this game. The
sort of agent fantasy
just James Bond with like Hitman gameplay sounds sick.
Has been incredible to see and to be a part of. We're making a standalone James Bond game, but there are characters and locations that I think are going to make the fans of the novels and the fans of the movies and the cinematic history really smile.
Yeah, there was a little bit of Ultra Kill, but it was just a teaser for what's to come.
You can initially view these as
What IOI game has swords? None of them, I think. I mean, Hitman probably has a sword somewhere, right? Like, there's probably like a museum level where you can pick up a sword and throw it at your target or something. But I don't think swords heavily feature in any of their games. Mechtorn doesn't even know what fraud is.
Because it's a balance between being very true to.
That's refreshing, honestly. Swords are just cool. That's very true.
Some part of IO into that.
The most special thing about our version of Bond.
I mean, I know Mechtorn at least knows Ultra Kill, but yeah, he's maybe not as hardcore as some people here.
And learn about what it takes to enter this world of espionage.
It was very important to us from early on that we didn't want to synthesize Bond. We didn't want to go in and cherry pick qualities from different aspects of stories or whatever. We wanted to make something that was
I am glad that my content reaches at least some people who do not particularly care about Ultra Kill. I don't mind that a lot of people who like Ultra Kill are into it too, but it feels important for some variety.
Charming. He's funny, but he's not yet cold. He's not callous. He's a more energetic. He has that impatience of youth built into him.
Dude, if Romero's new game is going to be here, that would actually be a good like final announcement.
That journey onto this hard-hitting.
Yeah, Ultra Kill, it is popular. But like, I have friends who have played Ultra Kill, and like, you guys don't understand how much like even having like 100 hours in the game like makes you an outlier. Like, I have friends who have played through it once and loved it, but like they just played through it and they were like, it was cool. They didn't like go P rank or do all the extra content. They just had fun with like a single playthrough and were like, that was neat.
How do you solve the problems as you get to them? Using the environment and weapons and charm.
Like, yeah, it's so funny to me when people think like. When people tell me they have like 200 hours and they're like, it's not that much. I'm like, bro, you're in like the 1%. Which, you know, 1% of a player base that may well be a million strong at this point is still a lot, but...
Some of these core elements from our interactive in our James Bond game.
A really core aspect of this game is what we call...
Yeah, I take long breaks too,
Comicus.
Comicus.
With standing outside a lavish location, we're going to give you...
I think it's often the struggle for variety YouTubers and streamers to avoid building a fan base that is too heavy on one fandom. Yeah, and I mean, like, when I stream Ultra Kill stuff, the Ultra Kill people show up. But it's not really my goal. Because very often those people don't show up for other stuff. So I'm, you know, more focused on building a fan base that cares about everything and not just Ultra Kill.
You know, the covers and be careful and all that stuff. That's your Bond, and that's.
And I make jokes about the Ultra Kill people. I'm glad you guys are into it and like to watch me play Ultra Kill. But the truth is that I'm not specifically catering to people who only want to see that and never will be. Yeah, there was a Barotrauma DLC or expansion announced, and Den of Wolves. Den of Wolves was like, it was like this. It was a lot of like the devs just talking about the game, but the game looked cool.
And talking your way into and out of trouble is a big part of the core loop as well.
If Hitman is a
yeah, they're not really like showing a lot that's like super appealing to me right now, but I do think this game will be cool.
That means that we are much more focused on his journey as a character, and we are much more focused on saving the world.
What is this thing? That's Dumpster Ball, bro. What are you talking about? What's confusing about it? I'm sorry, Dumpster Sphere.
To 12 on this one. We wanted a physical Bond. We wanted fighting to be visceral.
I mean, hey, listen, if you leave and go get food and you miss it, it's not like it won't be all over the internet later.
Great amount of energy on making a system of free flow combat where you're fighting multiple opponents at once.
Yeah, I'm with you, RPG. I'm not a big like replayer of games. I think the desire to like squeeze every last hour out of games often comes like from people who don't like have the expendable income to like buy new games. And I totally get that. You mean you're not playing Ultra Kill 24/7, 365 days a year? You joke, but like I think there are people that are surprised that that is not how I roll.
You get into are absolutely wild. It's because that's the 360 experience that our fans deserve and expect from a.
Funny enough, I replay games that aren't made to be replayable. There's truth in that too.
Higher level of spectacle and fidelity to the game.
This production has pushed our internal tech beyond, like miles ahead of what we were able to do before.
Depicting these beautiful different cities and locations. Exotic types of vehicles, not just normal.
Copenhagen! Yo, Copenhagen just dropped.
But also evolving.
You telling me you aren't so addicted to Ultra Kill that you're afraid of sunlight? Well, first part, no. Second part, yes, I'm very afraid of sunlight. Have you seen how white I am, bro? It's like flashbang warning.
Action adventure story.
Just kidding. I go outside.
But it's always with character at its center.
I went outside this week even.
Because it leads to the next thing. It's because he needs and has to do this in order to.
It's whiter than drywall. Goddamn. My wife is even whiter than me.
This is the combination of all that work, all that skill, all that practice coming together.
I need to get out on the lake. I haven't been kayaking yet this summer. You're like secretly ginger. Yeah, I'm not that pale, but I am pretty pale. This week is crazy. I'm joking. I don't think I really went outside yesterday. I was a little hungover yesterday, actually. I was out bar hopping with friends the night before. What did I do? I played Expedition 33. That's like really the only thing. What is this, dude? Yeah, very YouTube commentary game. You possess the means. Dude, this is okay. This is the kind of game that like I'm gonna not know it came out and I'm gonna have like 10 people in my chat being like, dude, have you played Blorgo World yet? It's peak. Play Blorgo World, dude. I mean, it kind of looks fun. Goblin America. Oh, I have seen this game. Demo. Okay.
When the world ended, we shielded our city.
Yeah, it looks pretty fun. I think like an FPS like based on like CS surfing is kind of cool.
Time traveler, only you can shatter our chains.
Even Cruelty Squad has its imitations. Did that really look that much like Cruelty Squad, other than having like kind of a like colorful and unapologetic art style? The gameplay didn't look like Cruelty Squad really at all. And yeah, I mean, it might be inspired, but like, who cares?
Whisper secrets, relics of power waiting to be claimed. Together, you are legions.
RTS, baby.
The Unraveler shall halt your advance. Your strength will never cease to grow. Once banished, you will break us free.
You know what? Whoever's making an RTS in the Lord's year of 2025, more power to them. I just can't imagine how big the audience for that is. Pigface! Dude, this game rocks. I love this demo. Check out Pigface. I had a lot of fun with this. Get the job done.
Good work.
Good work. Thank you, Tito. Something I put my pig in other people's faces, something. Yeah, true.
As you
True.
can see,
True.
we are running a
Is that a plus? That's like a +1,
gaming
maybe.
goodness. Oh, speaking of, Sean, what's going on with the rig?
Let's find out.
Oh, I was just wondering what's going on at the rig ever since they said they were putting fake RAM sticks in.
On what we're installing next.
I'm just wiring up everything with our Gigabyte Aorus X870E motherboard. It's got a suite of features for reliable overclocking and memory performance, and its built-in thermal armor and heat sinks will keep our Ryzen X3D rig running great without running hot. And of course, our GPU, a Gigabyte Radeon RX 9070.
This is probably paying for this show.
Architecture and 3rd gen AMD Ray Tracing.
This probably funded this show. Let's be real. Maybe I shouldn't be so harsh. This is probably where the money is coming from.
Got a technique I always use.
Now a word from New Blood.
A what?
Fallen Aces.
Montage.
Gloomwood. Maybe something else. What'd you miss? Nothing. Goblin America, I guess, maybe. Some people might be interested.
Oh, a montage. Right. Great idea, Frankie.
Freeze frame high five?
Freeze frame what?
Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little bit worried.
It's sad that this funds the show.
but,
I mean, yeah. They got Pigface.
In the meantime, here's some new tech for you, or should I say, some new Terra tech.
Imagine all the New Blood content is everything except Ultra Kill. That would actually be the funniest thing. That, on the theme of fraud, that is the funniest thing they could do. It's like a horde shooter vehicle builder. Wait, this looks kind of hype, actually. I can't even lie. This looks at least mildly hype. Vampire Slayer's Car Edition? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Certainly a twist I haven't seen on this genre yet. Killdozer the game. Vampire Survivors is the name. Yeah, I got what you meant, though. Real talk, I'm approaching like 200 hours in Brotato. It's becoming a problem. Is this chat pro or against the Killdozer guy? I have no feelings on this. Yo, new Schedule 1 content. Imagine. It's another building game. Cozy, cozy, cozy. Schedule 2. I mean, dude, this does just look like a Sims game, kinda. It's about time we had some Sims competitors. That's not how a couch works. It would be cool if it was, though, you know? Just buy like a love seat from IKEA, realize you have a little more space, and just like boop, extend it. I'm afraid I'm too jaded and cynical for these gaming shows. What were you expecting? I mean, they're kind of all like this. Like, I don't think anyone is like so into video games that they can watch one of these shows and be into absolutely every game. Sorry, son, I'm busy with my virtual children right now. Paralives. That's kind of a hype title, but it's like, it feels like it belongs to another game. People Can Fly. Didn't People Can Fly just like lay off their entire studio, or am I mistaken? You're playing P2 Brutal and you're 160 minutes in? Dude, good luck. You've been at that for a while. Yeah, it does. It sounds like a PSX horror game, totally. Yeah, I feel like that title was wasted on the wrong game. I shouldn't even say wasted, because that game didn't look bad. It's not really my thing, but it does. It seems like a horror game. No, Epic Games laid off People Can Fly's entire studio. Gotcha. Man, just another reason to fucking hate Epic Games. Yeah, that didn't do anything for me. Sorry about your jobs, but...
didn't see you there. Don't mind me, I have got a special friend stopping by, but don't tell the folks upstairs.
They
It's
did
a
make Fortnite,
surprise,
though.
you see.
Do you think that Fortnite's impact on humanity is a net positive or a net negative?
Follow the link below to see all the goodies in today's show. And in the meantime, let's see what our friends over
Because
at
I think
Roguetail
that's very debatable. Net spend. Okay, great answer. I think that actually does tell me all I need to know.
Meu Deus.
Meu Deus.
Perdoe essa
Blasphemous survivors. Could you imagine? Yeah, I'm not sure why you said Dave Austria. I must have missed something. Oh, Brazil. Not blasphemous. I like these graphics. I'm not sure I need another game like this, though. Oh, an Exile-like. I'm not sure I'm getting Path of Exile from this, really. I'm getting more just like Vampire Survivors. Okay, I see. They're going for the, like, cluttered skill tree. in the inventory. Alright, I kind of see it a little bit. This seems alright. I like the art style. Yeah, the Curse of the Dead Gods for sure. That studio just made another game, though. Ravenwatch? Fortnite got the Balenciaga skins, net positive. That's a take. PoE-like, you mean Diablo? I wonder if they framed it like that because people are kind of turning on PoE too. Like they're like, hey, you could hop over to this. Hellcock. Yeah, Fortnite, there are definitely games that have had a much worse impact on the world than Fortnite. Dude, every time I see this game, I'm like, this is not a real game. This is not a real video game. And I feel like for the past, like, 3 years, I've been seeing ads for this game. Oh, it's picked up by Critical Reflex? It just doesn't feel like a real game. Throw the cat at him. Why is it here? Why is what here? Yeah, I don't know. This game just feels fake to me. Seeing that that Critical Reflex picked it up does make me think maybe there's actually something here. Giant Russian Man Simulator. Yep. Wow, what deck build? Cooking deck builder?
Opening your own restaurant may feel like a fairy tale.
Okay.
But it's trickier than it
You know what? Why not?
Curse you. The hordes line up at the door. Elder gods are summoned.
Why not? The Gastronomicon? Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
You will be forged in the fires of the kitchen.
I'm just so cynical because every deck builder that comes out just feels like Slay the Spire but worse. Like they just can't seem to, they all seem to exist in the shadow of Slay the Spire. But this one is unique, I will give it that. I mean, maybe the conclusion I'm arriving at is just that Slay the Spire is just one of the best games of all time. Which I think there's truth in. I fucking love that game.
Oh, it's not looking great.
If you count Balatro as a deck builder, I'd say that one has a claim too.
No, printer, it's too dangerous. I told
I think it's different enough though that I don't even class them as the same
We
thing.
have to stop them. No. It's too late because they're downloading a driver.
Oh,
wait.
God, why?
Maybe it's an okay. Jacob looks like he's laughing.
Yeah, I mean, that game looked cool, but I just, like, every time I see a trailer for it, I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, I'm still confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play Slay the Spire on your phone instead of Gotcha Slop. So true.
Damn you, printers. Haven't you taken enough from us?
Well, while our team does some troubleshooting, let's take back the post-apocalypse from hordes of mutants in co-op roguelite Gun Touchables.
Gun Touchables. He's crying because we haven't gotten fraud yet.
It means the world has ended.
You know, I did dismiss the people who said that it would be the last announcement. But at this point, it damn well might be. Oh yeah, it could be Slay the Spire 2 during this. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. That could be like a hype last announcement.
But your enemies are getting upgraded.
How long is this showcase? Dude, it's too long.
So get ready.
And this has been my experience every time.
And smack stuff with a shovel. And
Yeah, I saw Ghost Ship, but I don't know. This doesn't look that good to me.
Survival is about
And this looks like a mobile game, dude.
It's about getting badass guns and even more badasser upgrades. It's about killing whatever this thing is. Because here in the apocalypse, you're up against a million maniacal mutants.
Fuck Slay the Spire 2, they took away my goat Defect. Is it confirmed that Defect is not coming back?
And that's to become gun touchable.
Ghost Ship is publishing, yeah.
June 17th.
Yeah, Ghost Ship published. It even says it. Yeah, I don't. Hey! What's this? Oh. Yo, wait, what the fuck? Heartbreak Wonderland? Yo. World's End Girlfriend reference? Dude! This looks awesome. Even more confusing than 7-1 somehow. Oh, new enemy? Oh, that looks cool. I was wondering when we would see another, like, angel-type enemy. This looks really cool. Not that I was expecting anything else, but... soon. It's always soon.
Coming up in the show.
That looked great, yeah. I like it. It's different than I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting, I guess. So there you go. There you go, Chad. There's a new Ultra Kill stuff. Quick. Soon TM. Soon as in today, right? No way. Now. I would honestly be surprised if anything outside of 8.1 was done. Like, it hasn't even been that long since the Ultra revamp came out. TM is in tomorrow morning? Yeah. Keep huffing that copium. Could it be that Hikita is actually good at his job? Perchance. Perchance.
And this is the Superhero Dispatch Network.
It would be comical if it released today.
Wait,
I think everyone who thought it was going to release today was kind of... was kind of kidding themselves. TM is in 10 minutes.
Watch and learn, Sonny. How do I mute you?
He dropped an extended look at fraud. Oh, okay. I'll watch that after the end of the show. I guess I don't know how much is left. I'm surprised New Blood isn't showing anything else. They usually have like a little mini panel within the show, and I know they were sharing stuff about Gloomwood and Fallen Aces on Twitter today. I mean, maybe they just wanted all the announcements to coincide. Extended as in 1 minute 40. I'll watch it. I mean, why not? Why not? He said this year in the new video. Yeah, I mean, this year still leaves a lot of room for a lot of wiggle room. But that sounds about right. Probably needs a few more months in the oven. Man, I'm just thinking about the Ultra Kill thing now. I'm not even paying attention to what's on my screen. Looked sweet, though.
Wheel World is the rare kind of game
Wheel
that leaves you
World.
asking the important questions, like why aren't all the world's bicycles shaped like hot dogs?
See why we needed those rewrites? Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Let's turn our attention.
yeah, it's very interesting what they're doing with it. I don't know what the code rewrites maybe did for like that particular level to be possible, but it's cool that they're doing some non-Euclidean stuff. Extended look already? I'll watch it. I'm gonna finish out this show, okay?
Since we've been locked in with the hiss. I don't care about your day job. If you can hold a gun and use a tool, fire breaks.
No, guys, I'm not watching it right now. I'm gonna wait until I said I was gonna watch this whole PC Gamer show. This isn't an Ultra Kill announcement stream. This is me reacting to and watching the PC Gaming Showcase. This looks cool, also.
Hell, even showering together. If you can stand your ground and stick together, it'll be more than enough to survive.
I will watch it, but I'm gonna watch it after this is done. Yeah, it's a Remedy co-op shooter. It looks pretty cool, though. You planning on playing it on stream? I mean, tough to say. It looks fun, though. I would. But depends on a lot of things. Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. Left 4 Dead shaped hole.
So, that's the job. Sounds simple enough. Good. I've got a liability waiver.
The video on Hakita's channel is the same as got shown here. People were saying it's extended. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Just patience. Patience, children.
Delivered on all fronts.
Wait, next week? Is that what it said?
It might have been the poster notes, the traffic lights, and the slight feeling of regret in the shower. What have we signed up to? Mike Kayata is
It said this year.
Of FBC Firebreak.
No, we're talking about FBC Firebreak. Yeah, that is pretty much, that's 9 days, 8 days.
We're going out in just over a week now, so we're really excited to share a lot more of the game, stuff that we haven't shown, a little bit of all of the
9 days.
jobs in the game, which are kind of different crises that you have to
I can't do math. It's 9 days.
Yeah, so we're getting close now.
I remember when Control came out in 2019, and we're revisiting that world in FBC.
It's fine, guy. I'm gonna watch it, but yeah, I just don't need people spamming about it. I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
We never wanted it to kind of feel like we were retreading on Control. And
Fraud is about Ultra Kill. I thought this was a new game this whole time. No joke. Am I stupid? Are you being serious? That is very funny if that's true.
I mean, you did have a lot of fun in Control, and also we're
just it's so funny, like to imagine that I would have 50 people here, just wanting to watch like a new game announcement, like some random new game announcement.
Because of course, Control was very moody and atmospheric and very like horror tinged, but of course, it did always have that little edge of absurdity. And speaking to that, this is kind of like why we leaned into that more absurd angle, because Control was very carefully built for a single player experience. Since we are sort of a kind of joke around with your mates and just kind of have fun thing, we didn't want to totally like betray.
Yeah, I'm into this.
Franchise, but we did want
when I heard Remedy was making a co-op shooter, I mean I'm already not like a huge Remedy guy. Not that I don't like them, but I just like they make a type of game that is like pretty particular, and I'm not like super enthralled by it. But now that I've seen what this game looks like, I'm kind of like, yeah, seems nice. Less dark GTFO. I see that too. Yeah.
Completely terrifying.
Ultra Kill children are starving. Let them. Yes. Bars. Mic drop. Let them starve. They just got an update like 4 months ago. They're fine.
Are there roles that we can adopt in this game?
Yeah, absolutely. So the game is kind of built around a trifecta of kind of saved loadouts that are centered around tools. We call these crisis kits, and each one was developed with a different playstyle in mind. So we have one.
It's like class-based, kind of makes sense.
Like liquid globules you saw in the trailer, and this is for the person we always just imagine almost like Scarface. Like I don't really care. I just kind of want to paint the world with something. And then we have another one which is a tool.
Chico, did you change your name on Steam to Skibbity Yuri Lover?
You might be surprised, but we always thought this is like a precision and tactical instrument, just because
God
you can
damn it.
relocate yourself and move around easily.
God damn it.
And we have the last really complex tool, which is literally just a wrench. Just a wrench. It's a gigantic piece of steel. So we made a lot of active decisions to try to get people right into the gameplay. So that's at the
You
cost
should
of
kill
direct
them.
storytelling. But we
Chico
haven't
will be
scripted any on the
summarily
world building,
unmodded.
the big narrative and what it feels like to be inside of the oldest house.
We do associate Remedy with.
Yeah, I like how you said
narrative
dick
games,
first,
so much imagination,
Cozy.
Atmosphere, obviously Alan Wake.
What no
obviously
Silk Song does to a
Control.
man.
So
You
this
mean a
feels
woman,
like a
of
new
course.
departure for you guys moving into.
What can I say? I love Skibbity Yuri.
And to be clear, it's fundamentally different. You shouldn't go into this game whatsoever expecting those type of experiences, which, by the way,
Fat fingered my phone keyboard. That is about the funniest typo you could have made.
Remedy, so this isn't a pushback on that type of experience. But the thing is that we, as soon as we started making more than one game at the same time, we just wanted to say,
What is
hey,
the
is there a way to
thing
kind of
on his
like
shirt?
open the doors? If you are a huge
Cuphead looking
Control head
ass.
and you know all of the lore and you really love it, and you can't convince your friends to try this game out, we wanted to give that kind of step in. So even though it's not really what Remedy is today, I do hope that a little over a week from now, it will be part of what Remedy is.
So is the game releasing, or is this like a beta or
As an
something?
online cooperative shooter. What does this game look like in, say, a year's time?
Yeah, that's a great question, especially because, you know, the online space, I think a lot of people treat it very differently. One of the big things that we're about is avoiding kind of like FOMO, like engagement. You know, you don't need to check in every day. We're not going
That's good to me.
add a timed battle pass. So if you come in on
The
day
fact
one,
that
you
this
come,
is like a
back to
selling
us a
point
year from
though,
now, all you're going to see is all the
crazy.
great stuff that we add. And speaking of that, already in this year, we're going to add 2 more jobs. That adds to the other 5 game modes that we ship with, already growing it by about 40% by the end of the year. We've got additional endgame systems and lots of plans.
I'm just pitching. It's a stapler. Like
It's coming out. Cool.
Okay, I have.
I don't know if I will play it right on release.
I'm a genius.
So in the game, actually in that trailer, you probably saw that big traffic light. That's actually called the red light. It's an altered item you may have seen in Control. It's now corrupted by the hiss, and in certain settings, it can show up and kind of hit you with a big red light.
Is this
Not allowed to move,
friend slop?
Until it gives you a green light.
A little
There's
friend
another
slop
one,
is a treat.
Which is a stapler, which if you are a super control.
Dude, I kind of unironically love that
in
term.
the oldest house. Is that a stapler?
I know that guy got
item?
clowned on,
And then
but
you see a nice little clip art of a stapler. Well, that stapler actually shows
That's-
up. And
it's-
it kind of
it's-
behaves like a
it's a great
fly,
term.
Sort of like buzzes around your face.
Yeah, it's
and,
like a Remedyverse
gives all
game.
the enemies a lot of additional health. So yeah, there you go.
Where can we sign up?
Yeah, lots of ways to play this game. Of course, we're on all the major consoles, on Epic Game Store, or you can head over to Steam, where you can wishlist the game today.
Steam.
It comes
Good.
out June 17th. Grab your friends, and we hope to see you.
Fellas, is it cringe to have
Go
fun
play
with
the Oldest
friends?
House. Sign up today.
I mean,
Thank you
there's
so much.
definitely a pinch of irony in my enjoyment of that term, of course, but I just think it's really funny. Like, I don't know how intentional that person was being in their humor, but
Didn't we
I think
hook
it's
up a few
funny.
trinkets for FBC personnel at some point?
I mean, we offered, but spy gadgets just don't hit the same way when you spend your whole day working with evil typewriters and turn your bones backwards.
Yeah, you know, that's a fair point. Well, up next, if you've been looking for the perfect excuse to wear a toga, and who hasn't,
Toga.
here's a look at Ubisoft's next entry in
I
the
do wonder how
long-running
much longer this
strategy
is.
builder, Anno 117.
At this point, it's not even about the fact that they've, oh, is this, Anno? It's not even about the fact that they've already shown Ultra Kill. It's just that 2 hours is too fucking long, bro.
Here's a little lesson in greatness. If governing is your vocation, it's
I actually like these games. What I've played, at least. I think I played 1800. I'm not always a city builder guy. One more thing, Call of Duty Black Ops 8. There's still time. They said that John Romero's new studio is going to be here, so I'm hoping they show whatever he's been cooking. Tried playing Control and dropped the game super hard when I realized you just shoot guys and farm plus 7% reload speed tokens. Telekinesis was cool, but it's basically just a do damage button. Yeah, I don't know if I would really be super into the gameplay of Control, to be honest with you. Rome was fucking crazy, man. People in the Dark Ages be like... Rome. That was fucking crazy, dude. Is it bad that I didn't know who John Romero is before today? I mean, a little. He is one of probably, like, the most important figures in the history of video games. I mean, he's up there with, like... Miyamoto, shit like that. But if you just didn't play any of the games he made or worked on, it's
I
understandable.
thought I told you there's nothing up there.
Like, what's up there, though?
Nothing.
There's a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
When you get to the top of the tower, what's there?
It's like a top of a tower.
It's more Control's more of a vibe and story kind of game. Yeah. Oh, this is the new Bennett Foddy game. You did miss. This time you did miss Fraud, actually. I'm gonna watch the extended thing at the end of stream, but... Can't believe we went from Rome to Britain. Why does the good Lord hate us? Fun fact, the Roman Empire extended to Britain.
Probably nothing up there.
Yeah, I'm not kidding this time. You did miss Fraud. It's on Hikita's channel if you want to just go watch it, but I am going to watch it, the full thing again at the end of stream if you just want to wait for that. I kind of like the music. The music is kind of funny. Coming soon. Oh, it's... Oh, it's Darktide. I was like, it's just FBC Firebreak again. No, it's Darktide. Yeah, Darktide's a good game. I also played about like 20 hours and then fell off, but I had fun those 20 hours. The music is excellent too, especially that song. I think Immortal Imperium is what that one's called. Endless Legend. Fantasy Civ. Why are there so many Darktide games? There is one Darktide game. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do you mean Warhammer games? Yeah, or 40K specifically. This yeah, but Vermintide is, I mean, they said Darktide, of which there is specifically only one. Yeah, they're horde shooters. At least we got Dispatch's demo. I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure you're eager to see more.
Yeah,
of the
Warhammer
work
fans
I'm
are
eager
crazy,
to show
too.
it. So let's check back
They're
in with the
very
film and see
invested.
where things are at.
Like, I think Warhammer and 40K are neat,
We have had a
but I'm not like one of those.
got the number one rule of a new PC build.
An offering before you start, or computer spirits drink your heart. He forgot the sacrifice.
You have to do the sacrifice.
Got to do the sacrifice.
They're really stretching this PC building segment. I'm sorry.
All right, I should cut him loose while he's still got blood. Sit still, Jacob. I don't want to hit any important bones.
I am loving how normal.
Isn't Warhammer... Yeah, 40K is like part of Warhammer, but there's also Fantasy Warhammer.
One place at the PC Gamer Steam page over at pcgamer.com/wishlist. My own wishlist is currently buckling under the strain of so many amazing games.
And you know what? Speaking of amazing games, here's our next world premiere. A brand new game published by Punkle, the creator of Vampire Survivors. Get ready to go.
Brand new game. Oh, published, though. Putting fraud in your title makes it sound like a Fox News headlines. Boy, did it get the clicks, though. And then they all left when it got announced. Woke ruined Ultra Kill. Wait, what on earth is this? This looks kind of hype. Dude, it looks like Ninja Nidhogg. Wait, what got announced of fraud? The fraud itself got announced. This looks hype. Yeah, so the Vampire Survivors guys are just publishing this. That's cool, though. Keyboard mashing game. We love a good keyboard mashing game. New Sin just dropped. Michael Punk! Demo for this was surprisingly excellent. And I only played solo, too. It's meant to be like a co-op thing. Yeah, had a lot of fun with this. I'm excited for it. Oh, that ninja game is out right now? Oh, damn. Shadow Drop. I don't know why I said that like chicken jockey. Shadow Drop. Jack Black at the PC Gamer Showcase be like, Shadow Drop. Michael Punk. It's like Helldivers but indie? Yeah, kinda. Jack Black impression is fire. No, it's not. Don't lie to me. July 10th? Alright, we got a month. It's like Risk of Rain 2, but good. Dave, if you even have to qualify it like that, it's probably not for you.
Simply can't pass it up. Off we go, Buckaroo! Lippo Plus, for when you want something a little different.
Huh?
Coming your way. What's on your mind? Aliens.
The Crank? Crank 3? Announced here at the PC Gaming Show?
We already are. The Bend is a planet-wide hallucination and a hoax.
Everybody seems so anxious to say something that they don't get their facts straight first.
Consider the Bend as a source of signal intrusions and dangerous interference.
That was Jack Black. I thought it was a Trump impression. Don't worry about it.
He's zooming into any bend in space.
It's nothing.
Let us eagerly embrace the abyss.
The Nether.
Dimension and television.
Only on Blippo Plus.
Blippo Plus. This is not real.
All those games have looked great, and wouldn't you know
it's an actual thing. It's a handheld.
Hey, I'm Felix Schade. I started Morbid Metal a few years ago as a solo dev, and what began as a
Morbid
small
Metal
passion project has evolved into something far more ambitious.
Every time I see Morbid Metal, I'm like, this looks cool, but like it does scare me a little bit that like basically a solo dev is working on this.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack and slash that is built for intense combo-driven combat.
Like the combat looks really good, but I don't know, dude. I still just feel so skeptical.
Explore its beautiful and brutal iterations, grow stronger, and prove your worth to your crew.
Maybe he's got a whole team working on it. I didn't quite hear what he said.
You'll control up to 3 characters. It's a bit like switching weapons in a shooter, except here,
Oh.
you're switching full-on playstyles. Each
That's kinda
character
neat.
has their own unique combat style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echoes.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Mastering each playstyle.
I didn't realize that this game had like this character switching thing in it. That's a cool
With
idea.
their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes
There's like
encounters.
it's so many effects going on though. I hope these like fights are readable.
Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change.
It's a
and you have to
roguelike, Dave. Don't get too excited.
strategic choices to succeed.
Crazy how Unreal Engine 5 lets a solo dev make a game that looks like a AAA game. I hope this will run well, first of all, and like I hope that it's good. I don't know. It looks good, but it's a Night Rain like. The people are saying this. Yeah, I feel like I actually talked over him, so that's my bad, but he did say he started it as a solo project, but I wonder if now there's more people working on it. Yes, Mom, I'm excited. What are we talking about here? This be looking like another Critical Reflex game. Oh, not anymore though. No, it's a VVVVVVV like in the Lord's year of 2025. A V like. That game is so peak, by the way. That's still one of the best, like, platformers. Yeah, Indiana Jones is on id Tech. Blasphemous Celeste. Maybe a little bit. It does have, like, the pixel cutscenes. Love Eternal. The sequel to Doom Eternal.
Peggy 3.
Peggy 3, dude. All right, all the 3-year-olds and under got to leave the chat. Celeste slop, so true. It's like city bus simulator.
Good morning, Emberville. Today is the first day of our very own public bus service.
Gameplay looks drab. No, it did. It just, I mean, it looks pretty much the same as VVVVVVVV. But I like that game. So maybe they'll have a unique twist on it. I wasn't like totally sold on the gameplay, but I thought it looked pretty neat.
Be the test to see if more public infrastructure is worth improving.
Now, the art style of the gameplay segments I'm a little more mixed on. It didn't look super interesting. It's a bus simulator. What are you expecting? Ugh, grr. I hate bus simulators.
Factory floor. Make sure there's no production.
They really do be simulating that bus.
That's a great idea, and I've invented the perfect spy gadget for just that.
Hey, Sean, there is a big window right behind us. We could just look through that.
Oh, look through a window? What is this, Stone Age?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't have windows in the Stone Age, Sean.
I don't know why the TTS is so behind today.
Obsolete Stone Age technology when
I think it'll play, but if it doesn't, I apologize. I'll refund it.
And hacking into any camera system on the planet instantly.
Hate except, yeah. Famously, I hate.
Neuralink to extinguish every 2-year-old in chat.
There you go. Famously, I hate public transit and walkability. Grr.
Instantly hack into the warehouse cameras.
I love
Okay,
cars.
Sean, a little bit much. Wait, I have to make an account to use this?
Well, it's a free trial for 7 days, but then it's only $9.99 a month after that. What? And look, 2-factor authentication for safety.
Sean, this is and now I have to connect my Steam account?
It's Plot Vision as a service.
What? I have bad news. Public transport are cars? No. I can't tell if you're like making a joke or if you're being serious, but that's not how that works. Like, you own the car. That's the definition of private. I guess the roads are public infrastructure, but I don't think that's the same thing. Buses are technically automobiles, I guess. Yeah, automobiles that are owned by the city that you live in. AKA public. Oh, this game again. Dude, I'm gonna be real. This is something I should like, but I can never tell what's going on. It's just, there's too much juice. I think this has a demo though. Maybe I should play it. What if you own the bus? Could you imagine just like driving around a city in a bus that you own and just picking people up? Like, how do you tell what's going on in this game, dude? You missed fraud, BGB. Really makes you feel like a bus. Void Breaker. Stubby Games. Looks like it plays identical to Metal Eden. I think it's a roguelike though, whereas Metal Eden is single player. Or not single player, linear. It is also single player, but it's like a linear game. Yo, finally! Finally someone made a game about farming and fishing. It's about fucking time, dude. I mean, I guess this is like Ultra Kill, lots of high-octane combat that looks unintelligible until you play it. I feel like, though, Ultra Kill is, like, more readable. Oh, wait a second. We've got crimes. Yes. Finally, Stardew Valley where we can do crimes. Alas, the game is woke, and I will not be able to play it. But ask any normal person that. I think that I think there's merit to what I'm saying. I think that Voidbreaker game has a higher level of juice comparative to
life sim filled with supernatural horrors.
comparative
It's my
to
everyday to day
Ultra
life.
Kill.
And of course, it's from Blumhouse.
Yes, we saw Fraud on the stream. I'm gonna watch the extended version later. Most will say it's incomprehensible. I'm saying there's still degrees to this, okay?
Isn't the only world
I feel like you're not hearing the words I'm saying.
Keep your eyes on this, if you dare.
I think Ultra Kill's incomprehensibility comes from the complexity of the interactions, whereas that game just has way too many particle effects. I think that's a difference. I think that's a key difference.
I bid you welcome to the club.
We've got to get out of here.
Yeah, that one, it looked kind of interesting. It's still not really my thing,
Look
but
out for anything dangerous.
I'll check for anything on the floor.
finally, Clue, the game.
Fear threatens to drive you apart.
Did you seriously rob me?
Yeah, on a purely surface level, yeah, they're both fast-paced and mildly incomprehensible FPS games.
No, this isn't right.
So you'll need to decide who you can trust.
Yeah, I kind of don't like when games that have pixel art styles do, like, non-pixelated characters. Right? I kind of feel like it's like, pick an art style. Guess this is going another half an hour. Dude, I mean, I don't have anything else going on today, but, like, I'm so over this shit.
Born of the Abyss, Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines Unofficial Patch, Doom 3 Phobos, and more mods
Okay.
on GOG. Pre-installed
Thanks.
and ready to play, smooth as never before. Just add the mod to your library, click
Yeah, they're
download,
either
and
about to
install.
do, like, the
It's
one
that
last
simple.
announcement,
GOG
or,
has teamed
yeah,
up
it's
with
going
modding
longer.
communities to bring you iconic fan creations, which by restoring cut content, fixing long-standing bugs, to introducing entirely
GOG,
new classes,
POG.
characters,
I do like GOG. I'm a GOG
breathe
fan.
new life into classic titles.
Was that Oblivion?
Later this year.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh shit, what is this game? I remember seeing this before. It looks pretty cool. It's like a Hotline Miami aim sim. Finally starting the Lies of P DLC? Hell yeah. I think I might start it tomorrow. Well, sorry. I think I may start my replay of the game. Is that AI? I don't know. Something in this game? I don't know. I did notice if so. An impact point like? Did you lie yet? I'm pretty sure you get a chance to lie pretty early into Lies of P. Yeah, like Gunpoint. True. Gunpoint's great. Dankum! Australia Animal Crossing. Wait, that was out now? Dude, I keep missing the release dates. This game is released, yeah. This game has been out for like over a year, I think. I only know because I've seen it on Steam. This is probably something that my wife would play. Maze. Seems like it has a lot of stuff in it. What was the name of the previous game? I was not paying attention. I apologize. Dankum.
Well,
Deadwire,
using
thank
my
you.
Advanced spy technology of looking out the window, I think the rig is just about ready to boot up. Hey, Frankie, how
Finally.
you doing in there?
I think we are just about ready
Silk
to power this
Sog.
bad boy up. What do you think, J Money?
She's ready to roar. Sean, would you like to do the honors?
Oh, you guys, I thought you'd never ask. Ugh. It's alive!
And what's inside? Silk Song.
It's beautiful.
Fake ram sticks and all.
I love it more than any parent could love their child.
I know, seriously, if you just cut out the skits, this could have been an hour and a half.
And if you are watching this now, this very PC could be yours.
I think
What do they need to know?
Gigabyte or whatever probably paid him a ton of money.
Proud owner of the rig. In all of its top-of-the-line AMD-powered gaming glory.
Or
All you need to do
AMD.
is follow the link below and
Sorry.
fill out the PC Gaming Show survey, and you will be entered in a chance to win.
I mean, I'd like to enter myself.
Okay, now that they have no more product placement to go through,
Countries, and I'm not about to add another. So
let's wrap this
head
up.
over to PCGamer.com/survey now and get your hat in the ring.
So our build might be finished, but we've still got more games to show.
To win the
Let's
fake
take a look.
ram, yeah. More games to show. The evil within. This must be the evil within 3.
From the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within. May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
Oh, gambling game. Are you sure it's evil within? What made you say that? It literally just them saying it. It was a joke. It's not the evil within. Hand game. Eclipsium. What is this? I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, I think I downloaded this game. I think it has a demo, or had a demo, that I downloaded to try and play, and then I never played it. Abyssus. New demo out now. There you go.
We're PlayFusion, a studio done playing by AAA rules who still believe games belong to players. Descendant is an FPS capture the flag reimagining where strategy...
I don't think I have played that, but I definitely knew about it.
It's like capture the flag on crack.
On crack!
Edmund McMillan of The Binding of Isaac. This year's Tyler Glale. We're coming to you from Santa Cruz, California.
Hometown.
Number 1, this is not a wig.
Yeah.
Number 2, we got a game coming out soon.
Yeah.
Here's the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Edmund.
What seems to be going on with the little guy?
Yeah, I think my cat's sick. Yeah, he's got a broken neck. He has horrible IBS.
Dude, I feel like I've been hearing about Mugenics forever.
His soul was removed by a Kandarian demon.
What was that last one?
He's taken a shotgun to the face a couple times. What? He's got rabies, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yo, it's that guy. I don't remember his name, but...
The neck, chest, face, and hair. He's incredibly dehydrated. He has depression. Who doesn't now?
Papa Meat, thank you.
He has to have a conjoined twin. I don't really. He has a gambling addiction. He was probed by aliens.
Wasn't it canceled? Isn't this it? I mean, it doesn't look canceled to me.
Mugenics, coming to Steam February 10th, 2020.
Next year.
Magnificent games and a magnificent gaming PC that you could win. Once again, head over to PCGamer.com.
Yeah, no, thanks for reminding me. Get right on that.
Mika, have you noticed that since powering her up, we've been hearing that annoying, super ominous voice?
Yeah, kind of like we tore the very fabric of our plane of existence and brought through this terrifying unknown being drawn in by the awesome processing power of the rig.
Oh, thank God it's not just me.
No, it's not. And you know what? I know we shouldn't mess with whatever this is, but the rig.
Dude, every time they say the rig, I'm just like...
Same, but okay, listen. The show's almost done, so let's finish strong and agree to stop messing with whatever is saying.
Thank God. Dude, New Blood always baits me into watching this PC gaming show, and it's like never worth it.
Exclusive world premieres.
Okay.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital. You've been brought here to perform a surgery.
Yikes. To be fair, it's also a matter of taste. No, the show's just too long.
Surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I actually think there's been a lot of interesting games shown, but the show is just too long. Like, I'd get rid of, like, all the skit stuff. I have to imagine they had to do the PC build because they had, like, a AMD sponsor, but I don't know, man. Just put their logo up in the top left corner for, like, the entire time, and I mean, when you cast a wide net, you're bound to, like, get a lot of stuff you're interested in, but the show just feels a little too long. This is kind of cute. What do you do, though? You just walk? You walk, you discover hidden areas. It's like an exploration, or just hang out. That's kind of a nice vibe to it. 2+ hours for a show is strange, but like 2+ hours for this show in particular is strange. It doesn't feel like they really have 2 hours worth of like valuable stuff to show. Yeah, I could see the Arctic Eggs comparison. Yo, Besiege 2? I mean, this kind of just looks like a worse version of that other, like, vehicle Vampire Survivors that we saw. I guess I'm not sure that's, like, quite the same vibe, but I don't know. Not so sure it's doing it for me. You think this one looks better? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I think I'm just kind of over it. Oh, holy shit. Wait, when they showed the big one at the end, that was kind of cool.
That was the games, the rig, the gadgets, the non-lethal electrocution.
I feel like fighting a whole city could be kind of cool. Like, can you grow that big? Now I'm a little more interested, but
One last little invention of ours.
Oh, goody!
Inside this keyboard is a hidden compartment for storing hand-encrypted messages, and I've left a special farewell message for the viewers. We have just got to crack it open.
Hope these actors get their lifetimes halved for this. Dude, listen. Day 9 is an OG. I hope Day 9 is getting a bag from this, and I do not wish ill on him.
Ooh. Yeah, this is just a normal keyboard. It's Jim's from accounting.
But I do think that these make the show worse.
Soon after the divorce.
Oh, a reminder to everyone.
Mika Burton, she used to be part of Rooster Teeth, and I believe she is LeVar Burton's daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
And thanks, of course, to all of
So I don't wish ill on her either because it would make LeVar Burton sad, and I think that would suck.
When the PC gaming show Most Wanted returns in December. Thanks for watching.
We're done. Is there another announcement?
December, everyone.
Or is that just it? The last announcement was the castle thing.
We're going.
All right, it's time. Tell me when.
Hello, everyone, to the PC Gaming Show Pre-Show.
I guess there was no Romero there, unless I missed it somehow. Let's watch this Ultra Kill thing, and then I'm getting out of here.
Trust me, you do not.
Ultra Kill. Extended cut. Thank you, New Blood Interactive. No Silksong, no Romero. There was no universe where Silksong was ever going to be at the PC Gamer event. There's like an extra 10 seconds at the end. Well, whatever. I can do to just watch it again anyways with full focus. Yeah, this is so cool. It's such a cool reveal. I also love that the level's called Heartbreak Wonderland. Oh, Dave, have you not seen this yet? Yeah, it's really cool. New enemy tease, too. We'll see it in a second. I'm sorry, is this sharpshooter changing? Wait, does the... Hang on. It is, isn't it? Does the level do that, or is that just like just a little continuity gag? That's gotta just be like a continuity gag. I feel like the level messing with your alts would be terrible. We'll see, though. It could be a neat gimmick for like one level. This is the part that's crazy to me. Alright, this new... Okay, he's got pink lasers, so it's like a... bit of a, like, reprise of the mechanics of the... That does make sense, because I was always like, it feels weird that the brain, like, introduces that only for that to be the only place in the game it actually gets used. Yeah, so you can't dash through them, if you didn't know. Soon. Was there a pink projectile too? I must have missed that. Hey, bud. This year. Okay. I mean, I think we all kind of expected that. Cool trailer, though. Cool trailer. It was in the middle of the 4 lasers. Yeah, I must have just glossed over that. Pretty cool, though. Yeah, I mean, that definitely is gonna be one of the cooler, like, level gimmicks in the game, for sure. Love it, love it. Dave is back on board. Oh, my music is frozen. There we go. That's all I gotta say. Chat, thank you for watching. If you're here for the Ultra Kill stuff, I hope you enjoyed. Consider following. Stick around. I play other games too. A lot more games than just Ultra Kill. In fact, it's my first non-lurking stream. We appreciate lurkers here too. I have the Coney meme up on my screen right now just because I closed out of the video and it was the last thing I had. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I will probably be back tomorrow. Maybe playing Lies of P. I haven't quite decided yet how I want to approach that.